Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hello, podcasters. How are we? We good?
Yes. We're good.
Abby's losing her voice, so she's trying to save it.
No, Stav's going to take over.
Great show today. It's fantastic. We talked about all sorts of things. Abby had a date night that went spectacularly well.
Yeah, which was a surprise to all of us. Mm-hmm. Did it end with dessert?
No, I was too full.
I did.
that.
When you were telling that story, I did think he'd made a bad choice of pizza and pasta.
Italian, yeah.
If you want to, because I always get that from Esther. She goes, "Oh, I'm bloating."
Really nice restaurant. It's not pizza.
Well, still pasta and bread.
Yes. Yeah. We definitely had bread with olives, which Scott would wanted me to finish all the olives.
Why? He doesn't like them?
No, it's just, how they give like a lot of olives.
bowl, yeah.
And he has to finish every single thing on his plate. And in their nice restaurant close together and next to us, they had eaten theirs and then went, "I'm so sorry, can we get the rest takeaway?" And I went,
Olives?
No, they're whole meals,
right.
right? And I said, "Scotty, that's possible? That we could do that?" And you know what he said?
Tell those people to grow
He said,
up.
"Absolute losers." And I went, "I'm so sorry. You could probably hear that."
You don't get takeaway.
Well, I
You're
know
gonna
because they
get a
couldn't finish
takeaway
it. But Scotty
container.
has to finish every single thing on the plate.
Got to get your money's worth.
That's what he said, yes. I had crab pasta, crab chili.
Oh yeah, I do love chili crab.
It's good. It's really good.
It used to be the best chili mud crab restaurant out near your way in Durack.
Oh really?
Like famous, yeah. One of those ones where it looked like an absolute hobble, like you would never go there, but it always packed. And that's all they served.
Best. That's the best.
That was all they served.
What shut them down?
I don't know.
But no, he didn't have dessert. But still had to stay up late when we got home because that was fun. I didn't eat the whole pasta.
Oh, okay. Right. So you had a little bit of dessert.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I said to him, "I'll do you a deal. You can have the rest of mine if I can have the rest of your glass." And he went, "Yes, of course.
Of course.
Of course." So we swapped. I had the last wine.
Drink up, honey. Liquor up.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
We had a big weekend. We've had a lot of big weekends just this time of year, I guess. And
Is that why the voice is on its way out?
I have not got my voice back for weeks. I've got laryngitis and apparently I just need to rest.
You not talk? Impossible.
You proved that when you went to a silence retreat.
I actually said to my husband when he came home late last night, I said, "I'm really sorry. I'm not able to talk because I'm losing my voice." And then I looked at him and I went, "Why am I apologising? This is your heaven."
Yeah.
But we spent a lot of time together on the weekend, which was really good. We went out for dinner on Friday night. We had his best and fairest on Saturday.
That was date night Friday? You had
Yes,
the date?
and we had lots of kids' activities as well. Went to an art show, just a lot of opportunities where I got back in the car and I said, "We haven't even got a photo. Like, we haven't got a photo together." And this is a big thing for me at the moment because I don't have any photos with the kids because he's never grabbed his phone and went, "I need to take a photo." And he hates phones. And he just said to me, "Babe, we don't need photos. We don't need photos because we've got to live in the moment. Yeah. We've got to be in the moment rather than just always wanting to take photos." And I was like, "You're right." And I said, "What about when our memory goes?" He goes, "Then it's gone. We don't care." I was like, "Okay, no worries. Just thought for previous generations, they might be interested, but obviously not."
But also, too,
Yeah.
you never get the photos out.
Well,
Like, Esther's got like 50,000
I know,
photos
but
in her
Esther's
phone.
so good. She posts photos. I didn't even get anything from Friday's live. I just don't get anyone taking photos of me. So I was like, okay, cool, no worries. It just doesn't exist. And then to the tickets that I bought them, my husband took our middle son to go to Boost Mobile 500. So that is the V8s, right? And they love cars. And I always like V8s as well. But I was like, this is their thing. I'll buy them tickets for them to go on Sunday. So they left really early. And you can imagine my surprise from someone living in the moment and not taking photos that he posted on Instagram, which he never posts. I don't think he's posted for 2.5, 3 years. But he decided that this was worthy of a post. Not living in the moment, he took a photo of our son, our 11-year-old son, with 2 Greek girls.
He didn't even put it on the stories. It's in the feed for forever.
Of course it is.
What happened to living in the moment, bruh? Like, what? Are you for real? I was like, okay. And
You know what? It would have been sweet. He would have gone, you know what, son? Your mum used to be one of those. Go get a photo with him.
funny you say that, Stav,
You're gonna swear at me.
because I wrote, did you boys see any cars? And I was like, okay, welcome back to Instagram, Scotty. And I sent him a text and I was like, nice photo, living in the moment. And he wrote back to me and said, oh, yeah, do you mind helping me out? I'm supposed to tag 2 of the sponsors in it and then we could win a trip to Melbourne.
So he's trying to get to the
He's like,
next race.
everything's all included. And I said, well, the next race is in Adelaide, so obviously they've lied to you. I don't know which one it is. And I was like, okay.
Maybe it's a Formula One or something.
I don't know what it is, but it did make me laugh. He's like, can you help me tag it? And I said,
Or maybe those girls live in Melbourne.
I said, I don't know the girls' names. And then I said, what did you do? And he goes, oh, well, I didn't know what to do with small talk. So I said, oh, his mother was a grid girl.
Wow.
Oh, my
So
God. Are you serious? And then it just
And then he
seems like
goes, she's dead now.
it did feel like that.
Yeah. His mother was a grid girl. Tragic. You might have heard of her.
Oh, what did they respond?
Cool.
Thanks, old man.
Yeah. So was my mother and her mother before her.
To be fair, the girl on the left.
Looks like me.
Looks
I know
like you.
people have said that. Yeah,
When
someone was like,
when I saw that photo, it took a second for me to go, hang on.
no, she's a lot better looking.
Scott took a second. Went, no, we need a blonde in here. Get a blonde in.
So that's him living in the moment.
My other favourite part of it is if you zoom in on Jagger's sunnies, you can actually see Scotty in the reflection of the sunnies taking the photo.
I know.
What a family photo.
I know. Yes.
You don't get that at Pixie.
You really don't, do you?
You know what you need to do? You need to just tell Scotty he'll win something if he tags you in a photo.
He actually was looking at it last night and I was like, hey, you don't need to keep staring at it. And he goes, how do I find out if I've won? I was like, you didn't tag them all.
You know, you never be worried about that man cheating. He couldn't organise it.
Oh, he really couldn't, could he? At all.
Unless it's a real long game.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's simple, really. All our blockheads have to do is deliver amazing rooms every week.
Welcome back to the block.
Oh, the block. It's always a good one, especially for the auctions, which was on last night. Now, Billy, who we work with, brand manager.
Prize
right?
guy.
Prize guy.
guy.
They've changed their names.
Prize
They've
guy.
got okay, all right. In charge of all the good stuff.
He organises the prize.
Yes, but you're also a massive blockhead, and you've loved the block for years and years.
Ever since I can remember,
Right.
I've been a block fan.
So the storms were on yesterday, and
Look,
your power went out.
There was a little bit of stress yesterday. It was about 6 o'clock and the storm had rolled in thick and fast.
Yeah.
And I thought if the power goes out, I'm not going to cope here. And 5 minutes later, bang, power out. And I'm running around. I'm like, what am I going to do?
Oh, God.
I had like 3 friends on the phone. I'm like, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to this house.
Yeah.
What's closer? I was going to come into the office
Yeah.
and watch it. So I had to pack up my cheese board and everything I'd prepared. I spent like $150 on a cheese
play.
board.
Yeah,
Like,
fair
this
play.
is grand final night.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
shootery.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And then I left half of it in the fridge
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
wasn't turned on, so
Oh,
it's probably
no.
all ruined now. But
That's. I mean, this is a qualm for another day, but I believe people need to chill out on the cheese boards. You throw
Shut your
away.
mouth.
No, this
You
was
throw
his
away
grand
about
final. You just-
$60 worth of
Regardless,
cheese every
regard-
time someone makes a cheese
What
board.
were you pairing it with? A wine?
I did have actually a bit of SAFM wine that our content director handed me. I thought that'd be good.
Oh,
luck.
that's
Good
another one of
juju.
our radio stations from
Yes.
down south.
Yeah.
All right, so because you've watched the season all year long, you were all over it. So you spoke to the winners for us this morning. Now, I'm going to put my hand on my heart, so I haven't watched an episode. So what were the winners' names?
Brit and Taz.
Okay.
Green Taz.
House number 3.
Do we like them?
Love them. They were one of my favourites. So I was very glad that they won, but it was a difficult watch.
So they walked away with over 500,000 because
Yeah.
they got the 100,000.
520 they walked away with.
Yes, okay.
And then like 2 houses didn't sell under the hammer.
That's just mean.
Well,
Really?
it's an auction. Happens.
You chatted to them about the reserves. Let's have a listen.
Do we think the block is setting the reserve prices too high?
Oh, that reserve
Yeah.
price was really, really, really tough. It sort of went a little bit against the market. a little bit against what the agent's feedback was as well. And that's what they do. This is their whole business. It's not just about making us money and as much money as we can. It's about being fair to all the contestants. But that reserve price was hard work.
It's always funny, isn't it? We're like, the reserve is what it is, but they've said it. So they need to recoup all their costs.
Is that what it is? So
I believe that the Block and Channel 9 obviously have to
get their money
back of what they've spent.
Yeah. So then they always turn around and they're like, oh, that reserve's high. It's like, you said it.
Yeah.
Because it was a country one this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, in Dalesford, so like regional Victoria. But
Is that how far out of Melbourne is that, drive-wise? Don't ask.
To know, great question.
It gets really cold there. I remember doing the weather there.
Bloody oath. After party obviously happened.
yes,
Straight after, they do a rap party, don't they?
they sure do. Something I've wanted to go to for years and years and years.
We'll work on that for next
Yeah.
year.
Do you know, we get invited to go and look at the blockhouse.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah,
now.
don't tell me that.
No, but we could
We'll
send
go
you
next year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That'd be
saying.
great.
Yeah. Because
could send you
we
in.
said no.
Oh, Abby.
I've
We've been before.
I've been before.
We've been before.
Well, we'll go again. I
Yeah.
think that'd be good for all of us.
We'll go again.
Yes.
Righto, so you hit them with the big question. Who got the blindest last night?
How was the after party and who took home MVP?
The after party was excellent. I think it was actually my brother and my best mate, Lee, who took home MVP after dumping me in the pool at around morning. So just made him sleep outside. So it was great.
Yeah, I love that. And is it cold down there at the moment?
Oh, it's freezing. When is it not? No, for 2 months it's warm, but yeah, I've got every fireplace in the place kicking.
There you go.
Imagine not getting anything on your house and having to go onto the after party.
I wonder if they went.
Yeah.
Did they say that everyone went?
I think that everyone went.
Right.
I reckon they'd be drowning their sorrows. Sure.
Yeah, but it is
Yeah.
an awkward conversation, isn't it? Because it's like, oh, I can't believe you didn't. It's like, well, you've got enough to share.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway.
You're right, I do have enough to share.
But you couldn't anyway because they're still going to sell it. You don't know how much they're going to make. They
Down the
just,
track.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And like any good journalist, you got to find a scoop.
I
You got to
do.
get something different. And this is, as our first interview you've done for us, you've done well, I think, here.
Thank you.
It's got to be a left of centre question, and probably the one that turns into the headline, the clickable headline.
Yeah.
Let's see what he went with.
I have one final question for you guys. It's really, really serious. Who smells better, Scotty Cam or Shelley Craft?
Shelley Craft. No, I think Scotty, we absolutely like it the best. But Shelley is the most perfect human alive, I think. So,
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
and
I'm in
she's
love
our
with
biggest
Shelley.
supporter. Yeah, she's so great.
Unbelievable. Brit and Taz, thank you so much for your time this morning. This has honestly been a dream come true. Congratulations again and enjoy Dalesford.
No, we love you, Billy. Thanks so much, mate.
They remembered your name.
Yeah,
That's
love
good.
That.
Did
And
you
I
love it
got
when they
I
said-
love you.
Yes.
That's good too, I think.
Ash, Ash, why are you not on the phone to the Courier Mail telling them that Shelley Craft smells better than Scotty Cam?
Very good scoop, Billy. Very proud.
Thank you.
Good job.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Dear Abby.
Sometimes in life, gets real, and that's when you need Abby to help.
I'm trying to help you.
If you want to weigh in on this, maybe you've gone through the experience as a teacher or as a parent or maybe as a parent of another student that's witnessed it because she has written and you can write in as well. Dear Abby at b105.com.au. She has said, Dear Abby, I'm writing as a mum who feels completely lost. My teenage son has been expelled from 2 different schools in the past year here in Brizzy. Both times it was for behaviour that was completely out of line. We do admit that, and I'm not excusing it, but I truly do believe that he's not a bad kid. He's impulsive, emotional, and easily influenced, but he can also be funny, caring, and has a good heart when people give him a chance. The problem is that no one seems to want to do that. Teachers already know his name before he walks into class. Other students have whispered or tried to avoid him because they've seen things on socials about why he got expelled. It's really hard to have a clean slate. He's only 15, but he already feels like he's ruined his life, and what's the point now because everyone's made up their mind about who he is. Like I said, we've changed schools, we've tried counselling, worked on routines, boundaries, you name it. We really have tried it. But I always feel like it comes with new baggage, not just for him, but also for us. We're the bad parents that can't control him. I just want to know, can a kid like this ever really get a fresh start, or is his reputation going to be following him forever? How do we keep moving forward when it seems like everyone else is looking back and never wanting to give him another chance? That is true as well, because it's not a second chance, I guess, it's a third chance.
Yeah.
I haven't got into detail about what it was. So obviously they're like, yes, we do agree.
Must be, to get expelled, it must be pretty bad.
Yes. And I guess you have a few warnings, right?
Yeah.
And depending on the severity of it. So she's not excusing that. But as a teacher, you know why someone's come in, right?
Yeah.
And especially if someone's come in at a different time throughout the year.
Well, I think you'd almost be obliged to tell them, wouldn't you?
Well, it would be on like a school record.
Yeah, but what about for the other students? You would hope that they wouldn't know. Like you could just say, hey, we moved home, change your jobs. But then one person finds out and goes, oh, but I've got a maid who actually said you're expelled.
Of course.
And it's like, what for? And then you've got that reputation that you were the person that did that.
Yep.
And I always say that good kids do bad things. And they should get a second chance because everyone has the capacity to do that, right?
Yeah.
Until it's repeated behaviour a lot of times, and then maybe they can't.
Well, it's akin to ex-cons, isn't it? They can't get out of jail, they're rehabilitated, but society refuses to take them back in and they resort back to a life of crime because they can't get work because they've got a criminal record.
But in saying that, how many people commit crimes when they're out on bail? And for that's why people get that reputation.
Yes.
It's a tough one because I know the teachers are dealing with a massive amount at the moment. They have taken on more and more and more and more, especially with online and stuff. But I had a real rough patch when I went to school. When I was younger, I got into lots of trouble. Didn't get to expelled point. But the thing that really impacted me the most was I had probably two great teachers who pulled me aside and helped me find something that I was passionate about or that drove my purpose. And that really helped me turn around and have something to focus on because they saw the positives in me.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard at the moment, and especially for young men who don't really know where they fit in society, who are constantly told how bad they are or put negatively on. They do get to that point where they think, well, it doesn't matter what I do. You're not going to think any different of me, so why should I bother trying?
What was special about those teachers? Like, I just try to, have they got more energy? Have they got more experience? Did they have a kid your age? Like, it is hard for teachers when you just said they're so strained.
They are.
With what's happening.
Yeah.
It must be hard to have that energy and that focus and that insight, I guess, to kind of go, all right, I've seen it. And I'm going to believe in you because I always say that when I'm marriage celebrant, say that people have a way of living up or down to your impression of them.
Yeah.
So you should always believe in, you know, in good as opposed to bad. But it is hard to have that fresh eyes.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. There was one of them, one was male and one was female.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think sometimes it's a personality thing too. You just connect with them. But I think, it's a tough time for young men, especially who do go off the rails, to not when people look at them and look down on them, and I think that kid sounds like he just needs someone to maybe get around him outside of his parents.
Yeah,
to
and
go,
it's hard
hey,
as a
I believe in you.
because you just don't have that emotional intelligence
No.
that you're going to have as an adult.
No.
And let's be honest, schooling's not successful for everyone.
No, that's true.
And that's also an opportunity too to go, maybe school isn't for him. Maybe he's got to go do something else.
You still got to be there until you're 16.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Right.
Gone through that, looked at it.
All right, let's go to Redcliffe. Anonymous is on this morning. What are your thoughts?
Hey there. Yeah, look, as a teacher for the last 20 years and working with behaviour kids, I really want the mum to understand it is, whilst she's doing the best she can, schools are not meant for everyone. The mainstream schools are not for every kid. And mainstream schools aren't designed for kids who have things that he's probably really good at other things that aren't writing and reading, and he's struggling with that, and so he's acting out. And so he needs to look at, she needs to look at maybe an alternative education setting as opposed to a mainstream school.
What do you mean alternative? Do you mean a different school or different
form of education?
No, alternative education. So there are some amazing programs around. There's this fantastic school on the Gold Coast called Mob School, and they treat the boys like family, and they work really hard at giving them a chance from year 10 to 12, and they get them on track and do things with them. So there's school settings that aren't mainstream high school 7 to 12 that just treat kids differently than mainstreams do, because mainstreams are trying to get through hundreds and hundreds of kids in 12 months, and it's not a setting for kids like this. I've watched kids go, like I've taught every year level from prep to high school, and I've taught these behaviour kids here in New South Wales, and it just, mainstream schools are not designed for.
Yeah.
Especially if it is, like you were saying, like this is the second time.
Yeah. We're going to put you on hold, Anonymous. We might get some of those details, get the producers to grab those so we can pass them on.
Eleni in Runcorn, what do you think about this situation?
Hey, we went through the same thing as well with our now 19-year-old turning 20 soon. And he didn't get to the expulsion stage, but he did get to suspension. And it was because he was just getting so frustrated because nobody was listening to him, and he, again, was being targeted when he'd walk into the room. So what we did, because he wanted to quit school, but what I did was I looked at a few different programs, and we found an awesome school called Busy Schools.
Okay.
So they're at Alex Hills and also, Acacia Ridge. And Maruka, and we got him into one of those, and what they do is the kids complete year 11 and 12, but they can also start a trade. So what the school does is they actually get TAFE teachers in, or the kids go to TAFE a day a week as well, and they can start working on a trade if they're more into trades and things like that, need to keep their hands busy. So they even have like mini construction sites set up at the school.
Oh, that's
and they
pretty
have
cool.
TAFE teachers coming in,
How's
so
your
they can put
son going now?
He's great. He's doing an apprenticeship. He didn't get in trouble like from the first day he started there. Because in the interview, when I took him to the interview, they made it really clear it's a zero tolerance for violence or anything like that. So you may have big emotions, but they teach them how to work through that. And, you know, they've got different things set up like ping pong tables and, you know, they've got food there. So when the kids get there, they can make their breakfast. They've got to make their lunch. They've got a little kitchen and stuff. It's just, it's really set up for like life skills.
Yeah,
right.
A little different. That's great.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Kim in Holland Park West, bring us home. What do you think about this situation?
Well, I think sometimes a lot of things come into factor, like a lot of kids' home lives is the reason why people get expelled.
Were you,
know,
are you coming from, you were expelled yourself?
Yeah, I was expelled at the end of grade 10.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it stayed with me for a long time. I couldn't study. Like, I could go to TAFE and I did other courses, but I couldn't go to uni without a lot of mucking around, which probably was the reason why I didn't do it in the end.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of kids, like, I end up getting blamed for things I didn't even do. So, and then you're just, you know.
You're that kid as opposed to having a second chance.
Yeah, you haven't got hope.
Yeah, and I think, did you just think sometimes there's no point? Like, I might as well not try, I'm going to get in trouble anyway?
Absolutely. And I had, you know, teachers that were on my side that were really, really great because they knew that I could be great, but I was just stuck. I was just completely stuck. And there was no out, But, you know, doesn't mean that I didn't go forth and, you know, prosper.
Yeah.
And most people I talk to now, they can't even remember that I got expelled.
Yeah. Right. But at the time, you kind of go, I don't feel like other students have that maturity to think, oh, well, there must be a lot going on in their lives.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Kim. Really appreciate you calling. Everyone who called, really appreciate the honesty. We'll pass on all that info to the lady. And remember, if you ever want to get through for a Dear Abby, it's dearabby@b105.com.au.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I was just saying that I'd love it if my husband would ask me to do something, which is good, isn't it? That I'm complaining that I don't get enough time with him.
Yes.
And his idea of date night was, oh my gosh, we don't use babysitters anymore. We haven't been able to. It's really hard to find someone. Hey, do you want to come over and babysit 3 boys? It's a hard ask. Yeah. Someone with a very strong will.
All love of money.
Yes. So we don't really do that anymore. So if my mum has come to stay with us, then that's our opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
She's just about to leave, so last minute, Scotty was like, what are you doing tomorrow night? And I was like, well, it's a Thursday night. And
What are you doing tomorrow? We live going home where you are?
Well, it's more that, you know what sports the kids have, and I didn't even sign any kids up for sports this term. They've all signed themselves up. How great. So just driving all them around. And I was like, no, but I was like, we can do Friday night. And he was like, I'm selling a meat tray.
Is that code for something?
No, he was literally selling a meat tray for Morningside Footy Club. And I was like, okay, so this is our last moment. Let's see if we can go after, because I had tennis. So I'd been to the art display at my son's school on Friday and then had gone back to pick up the others from tennis, dropped them all home, but he'd made a booking somewhere at 7:30. And I was like, well, that's not going to work. So he changed it to 8. No worries. I got home at 8. So I had 2 minutes to get changed.
Well, that's on you.
No.
It is. It's so funny, though. He goes to me, he goes, because he wanted to arrange everything. He goes, my Uber's not working. Can I have your phone? I was like, yep, no worries. He hasn't linked the credit card, whatever. So he booked an Uber for where we're going to go. And I have to say, he did really well.
Did he get you to approve the location?
No.
He did it all on his own?
He did it all by himself.
Zero input?
Zero input.
Wow,
So
I'm
we're
impressed.
heading to Stones Corner.
I don't know about you, but I'm turned on at this point.
I was impressed. We're heading to Stones Corner, 8:30 for dinner. I'm exhausted, but that's cool because I'm happy.
Yeah.
And we walk in, I was like, this is very nice. So I don't know if you've ever seen it. We normally see it when we walk past to go to the Gabba. It's on that, the Stones Corner, that main street, or is it the Gabba Street? Regardless.
You're in the Gabba, yeah.
Oh, that dead end street. That
Yes.
you...
Cul-de-sac. It's got some fancy shops and
Yes,
nice restaurants.
I know that.
Where we are.
That one,
Yeah.
yes.
Beside the bike shop on the corner.
So we're just about to get out of the Uber, and he goes, well, you won't really like this.
Brilliant.
And I went, what? He goes, well, I mean, you will, but you won't really. I was like, I don't really get what that means.
Second guessing himself.
Well, we get there and I just see all bottles of wine. I'm like, yes, I will like it. It's 1889 in Carter. In Coda, I don't speak Italian, so I'm really sorry how to pronounce it, but it's a really nice restaurant. And the reason he said that you won't like it is because I'm gluten intolerant. Because I eat with my son who's gluten free, and then you become. But I love it. But I'm just not good at eating a lot of it. But I was like, bugger it, who cares? This is a nice restaurant. It's got a wine and it's got pasta. So we ate it. It was very fancy, but it's nice. And it's busy. People eat late.
Yeah.
Have you looked it up?
I'm looking at it now.
I've been there.
And I just said to him, do you mind if I just ask, who recommended this? He's like, I came up with it myself. And I was like, oh, okay. No, seriously, who recommended it? Because that's...
Why ask questions? Why
I'm
not
just saying-
why not live in the moment?
I wanted to know who is his cultured friend that recommended it. That's all I wanted to know.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just let...
Okay, yep.
Who was it?
It was beautiful. Well, that's the whole thing, isn't it? He kept saying, no, it wasn't. And I was like, cool. And then
No, I reckon he's walked past it on the way to the footy a couple of times
thought that I'd like
and
it.
they've probably locked it in.
Yeah.
That's why.
And then, he's very much like, you stay here, I'm going to go and pay. I was like, yeah, of course. I said, don't worry about it. I'll go out the front. I'm not paying. You go. And I thought, that's cool. Saturday, we go to the Best and Fairest. And I said to him, hey, what was that restaurant we went to? That was really nice. Who recommended it? He goes, I had a voucher. That's good. So he took us to another nice restaurant.
Did he win that at the raffle when he was selling the meat tray?
No. It's 2 years ago, we booked another nice restaurant that I thought was very out of character. It's every time he volunteers to do coaching at the footy club, one of our friends, she's so good. She knows all the good restaurants and she'd given him the voucher.
Brilliant.
And I was like, well played.
So technically, she took you out on a date.
Yeah, no, she did. It would have been fine.
Twice now.
But he organised it.
He did. I wouldn't have given that away. Why would he give up his secret?
I know.
Because I just said we're at Best of Fairest after a few drinks.
I see.
And that's why you stay here, I'll pay. Because I don't want you to see the voucher.
Yeah, I was like,
Brilliant.
I will use a voucher any day.
That's almost hotter.
Maybe not on a first date.
No, but
Would it matter if a guy
I don't
used
know.
the
It wouldn't
voucher on
bother
the
me,
first
but
date?
it depends what. I don't know. I wouldn't. What about if it's like a Groupon voucher or something? Or 2 for the price of 1?
I think it's only if he puts a hat around.
I think the issue is if he goes, hey, look, I'm going to pay, I've got a voucher, but you can only choose from this select menu. you know what I mean? Like, it's a 2-for-1, and your meal has to be cheaper than mine.
Yeah.
Oysters? Oh, no.
I'm going to need you to chip in.
Why did you ask the waiter if that's included?
Yeah.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Tonight it is the premiere season 7 of Love Island. You know this is going to flood your feed with so much goss and salaciousness. The host, Sophie Monk, is on. Good morning.
Morning, guys. How are you going?
We're good. Hey, it's not even just the Australian, which obviously you are, but I remember you hosting the After Sun in the US, and just everyone in the US loving you. Did you read those comments, or you just know not to read any comments?
No, I never read any comments ever, and I just thought straight away it'll be bad. So, yeah, I didn't. But did you read some?
Yes, they just absolutely loved you over there. And look, it could be
so good to hear.
Hard to crack the American audience because they're so used to being obsessed with the trash shows that we send over.
Yeah, well, the American Love Island is like 2 billion streams. It's huge, absolutely huge.
Yeah. Yeah, the brand's just blown up around the world. It was like beating the app of ChatGPT, I think, at one point.
Wow.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Do you have ChatGPT? Is that like a big thing for everyone?
I do.
I don't use it, but yeah.
I do. I do it for like meal prep, where you put in what food you've got in the cupboard and what they can make. And I feel like that really bad show that used to be. Remember the TV show in Australia where it used to be like, oh, what can I cook in the pantry when you've only got a few items?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, emergency cooking.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what I use it for.
Clever.
I think it might be a woman because I've tried to use it to win arguments against my wife.
And it says she is right.
Yeah, I feel like it works against me, Soph.
Oh, really? You know what I did? I said, what does Australia really think of Sophie Monk? And it gave me truth.
Right.
Like, it was awful out
Was
there.
it?
Oh.
What did it say?
And then I ended up saying, by the way, I am Sophie Monk, like, so that it knew and it apologised.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I must have worded it bad, but it wasn't good. And I was like, I'm not going there again.
Wow.
I wonder if it changes for each person, though. I
don't know.
Do you know, like, does it cater for it and it knows because it's got everything on your phone?
Yeah, it thought I didn't like me, obviously.
A woman in the States asked it to pick her lotto numbers, and she bloody won.
No way.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. They are smart. AI seems to be quite smart.
Don't please get us started on that. Stav hates it. Stav hates it.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'll go back to my reality show chat, should I?
Or we could go on to your zombie plane chat, because that movie
you can go on to that if you'd like.
Yeah, that's coming out soon.
Yeah, it should be. I think next year now.
Okay.
A bit of a movie with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Fighting some zombies.
Robert Van Winkle, is that his real name?
Oh, I know his name's Robert. I don't know his last name,
Yeah, it's Van
actually.
Winkle then, yeah.
Is it?
Robert
okay.
Van Winkle.
Everyone's been saying when they read the script it was just so funny and they had to be a part of it. Is it like just crazy when you first got given it where you were like, no, I'm not going to do it, and then you read it and when you okay, this is fun?
I couldn't put the script down.
Right.
I read it from top to bottom in one go, which I never do because I've got ADD, and I was like, I'm in straight away. Yeah, it's really good. It's really funny.
Was everyone, there's so many people in it, like Chuck Norris is in it with you, there's Vanilla Ice, Kyle Sandilands. Was there ever a day where everyone was on set together? That sort of stands out?
Which is a bummer. No.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd say I worked with Chuck Norris, but I didn't see him, unfortunately.
Do you play
but
yourself?
I will say it later.
Yeah, you can still say it.
Yeah.
Yes, I play myself. So
Okay, cool.
if I'm shit at acting, I'm in trouble.
But is that, wouldn't you think, that might be harder though? Because it's easier to play a fictional character, I would have thought.
Thank you for understanding. That is true, because someone else was writing, it's how I'd react with zombies.
Yeah, right.
So that's a hard one. I haven't done that before.
Now, I've also been trawling your Insta, Soph, and just on the AI thing, I saw you and your wonderful husband were on a tour together in Europe with VR goggles. You're in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Why did they put a VR headset on you?
That's why we went. We thought it was quite interesting. So we're like, oh, this is a tour with VR, but you're going on a boat cruise, so you don't even really see it because you got VR goggles on. but it was off the water, and then it went through the history. So it kind of showed, through your VR, you could see, the history of old people and prostitutes and all this kind of stuff. So it was quite interesting in a different way.
So they put images of them in? That's what they did?
Yeah, it's like VR, they walk around. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. So as it's telling you history of, say, the year 1920, it shows the people in that setting. That's cool.
That's right, and who lived there. So,
Very cool.
Kind of hard to explain, isn't it? But it's kind of pointless too, because you're on a boat, but you may as well just be in a room, really.
Yeah. Is the prostitutes the only thing that you remember, or was there other stuff that...
Yeah, that's about it. I was trying to think of the
What's the history?
I couldn't remember.
How good. And obviously, Love Island's keeping you busy. You got the movie coming out. What else are you up to for the rest of the year? Or are you just like, I need to kick back now? There's been too much going on.
I'm hosting the TikTok Awards, which I'm super excited about.
Are you going, Matty?
I don't know.
Oh, Maddie went last
That's on
year.
the 26th of November. Maddie, you should be there. Your content is so good.
Thank you, lovely.
Are you up for anything this year?
No. I think I'm too old to get nominated.
No, that's not true. He got invited last year and he went on the red carpet and then attended it. You liked it, didn't you? There's older people there.
No,
your category's probably all men that are
Did you
nominated.
Did you feel too old for it? Did you, Matty?
I did a little bit.
I did. There was
That's
just...
what- That's just in your head. It's just good content wins.
Yeah, okay. I don't see. I know. I looked around and I was like, there was a lot of ankles showing and funny looking shoes, and I thought, ugh.
Oh, you're like, okay. The style's changed, has it, on you? Oh, that's okay. But hopefully, this year there's a mixed bag of people, but I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like they've got big surprises and stuff. So
we could put you in a pair of jorts, high socks, put you on the red carpet. You'll be fine. That's what the kids are wearing.
I think the fashion's come round to you're back in fashion now, though.
That's so true, but they're calling it, we were saying about three-quarter pants that we used to call it, but now they call it jorts. So I was like, well, it all comes back around just with a different name. You'll be fine, Maddie. Go along.
Yeah, get back out there.
Go as Sophie's +1. No, actually, don't bring her down like that. You've got to stand a little bit away. Not the grandpa. No, not the grandpa. Sorry.
Sophie and I used to do radio together. She's now distanced herself to stay more successful.
Not at all. Oh, my God. I definitely miss working with you. You used to do all the heavy lifting for me, and then I'd just stand out there.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun.
I'm a bit nervous to host it, actually, Matty.
You'll be amazing, though. You'll do a great job. You always say that. You're always like, I'm so nervous, and then you just smash it.
Oh, not always, but thanks.
It's good to be nervous.
Oh, thanks so much, guys.
Well, we're looking.
I feel great today.
Do you know when ChatGPT shits on you? You just give us a call and we'll pep you back up.
I will. You'll fix it up. Yeah.
Love Island, it is back on Channel 9 and 9 now for the catch-up. Sophie Monk, always an absolute pleasure.
Thanks so much. Thanks, guys.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Now, we were discussing last week that, just like Pokemon, we're about to catch them all, and that is Premiership Cups. Because the Lions AFLW, when the girls win that, all the silverware will be here in Brisbane.
I know, they must be so sick of everyone saying it, including ourselves.
Pressure.
But yes, and they are. They're going really well. There was a bit of a lull in the season where I was like, no, the girls are going well.
But that's how we do it. That's how we do it in Brisbane.
do.
Broncos and the Lions men's did that, didn't they? And had a few in between. The girls, they won on Saturday, and my son went along with a group of his mates. They went and checked it out, Brighton Homes Arena.
Huge celebration there on the weekend. It was good.
They had a great time, and I think what he loved about it is down there, he's like, we got photos with all the girls. They did all that sort of stuff, and they spent a lot of time there with the fans, which is lovely. But one of the main reasons he wanted to go was he's doing a bit of a reconnaissance at the moment, and that's because he goes to high school next year, and term 1 is AFL for the boys, is it?
Yes, the AIC.
Yeah,
so that's the competition. They've got the GPS. I don't know what they stand for. But anyway, so that's where the schools compete. So different schools will compete with each other.
Yeah.
The GPS is all about NRL and rugby, and all the AIC still are.
Right.
But that's term 2 and term 3. So yes, term 1 you either do cricket or AFL.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he didn't pick cricket because
it's a long day.
It's a long day. It's all day.
It's a long day.
You got to love cricket to sit and watch cricket.
Yes,
to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was like, it's a one sport. You could do drop off and then come back.
That's true because they're supervised the
but
entire
they don't
day.
because they love it. So they sit there and watch it all. And I'm like, do you watch your kid? Like, what about if they're just fielding the whole time.
Well, I
They're
always
like,
think
that's
that.
playing. I was like, oh.
Well, they're either fielding or sitting there waiting to bat. Yeah.
If your kid goes, did you watch me? I did. I watched you stand there
Yeah.
for
Good
6
standing,
hours.
Good standing.
Yeah.
The way you took those 2 steps in as the bowler approached.
A shout out to all the cricket parents out there. They're like, you guys know nothing. But I'm so excited that he's going to try out for it.
Yeah, so they were there, and there's one of the boys, Lincoln, who's played AFL and is really, really good at it, and all the other boys want to play next year. So some parents took them along, and they were, for the boys who were going to play but have never played, they were like learning the rules and trying to figure out what was going on.
For the purists of the AFL boys that have always done it since they were a young kid, they always like, oh, I can't believe it. Like, he's rugby. And I'm like, yeah. Defence.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to get in. So I always love term 1 because it's all different players from different codes.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing with Xander. He's playing touch footy at the moment as well because I said it'd be good for his ball skills. But he loves to tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's his thing. He goes, Dad, I just want to bus him.
And you know the best thing is you can do what Jagger does. He tackles him, and then when it's his free, he'll give it to another boy to kick.
Brilliant. He's the muscle.
This
he
is
knows.
not
He knows his
NFL.
job.
We don't just go in for the one thing.
Wow.
Why not?
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
He'll look all the other players will love him.
What I couldn't figure out, because I was trying to talk to him about it, but I don't know enough. I couldn't remember with tackling in AFL. Is it from the shoulder to the hip or the shoulder to the knee? Like, what's the section you're allowed to
It's
tackle?
shoulder to the knee, but it does.
I would say we'll shoulder to the hip.
Hip. That's what I thought it was.
I mean, there's a whole thing, like, obviously can't do a head tackle in any, and then there's a thing where, he ducked, you know what I mean, it, to be able to do it.
Because as a coach in NRL, all the other dads who coach too know that you just stand on the sideline the whole time yelling, legs, legs. But you can't do that in AFL, can you?
No, and it's funny that you say that because I'm now on the soccer sidelines, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, smother, smother, and everyone's looking at me, and I was like, no, that is not.
What does that mean?
Well, or if you're shepherding, which means you're supporting your mate. Like, let's just say if Stav's got the ball, and I'll shepherd him along. Like,
You know
I'm
what a shepherd is.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
But no,
they
when you
don't
say
do that.
smother, someone runs up, covers their mouth, and chokes them out.
Smother is when I put my body on front of him doing a kick. So I've smothered the ball.
In AFL, below the shoulders and above the knee is where you can tackle from, just to clear that up.
Okay.
But he won't get it wrong because you really just go for the mid.
Yeah.
Smack him around the belly button.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if you get a phone call from Xander, Abby.
The boys will be so excited to take him for a kick.
Because I'm still learning too.
Yeah.
You know, when you stand around, you're trying to pretend like you know. But
That's literally, we were on the sidelines, soccer for dummies, trying to work out what we yell out on the sidelines because we're all AFL parents.
And then what you end up with, this is embarrassing, this is embarrassing, this is a pirate ship, this is a pirate ship.
I could use you on the weekend.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You know how there's people who've got stories and they're so unbelievable that you believe them.
Because it's like, why would you bother?
You wouldn't be able to sit down and make that up.
No.
Yeah.
And you just go, I think I'm going to give you this one. I think this is it. Now, this popped up on Instagram, and I have tried to find out where and why this guy was getting interviewed, but I cannot find him on the internet. So when you hear this, if you know the answer, please let us know on 131060. This is a bloke being interviewed. I'm going to say it was for some sort of country TV show or something like that, showing the outback or whatever. And he's clearly a farmer. And he tells one of the all-time Aussie yarns, I reckon. This is... He's probably in his 50s now, and I think this is the one night of this guy's life that he's going to dine on for forever. Because you can't top the weekend that he had. Have a listen to this.
Went to a rodeo once as the rodeo clown, and I got there at night. I think I had 7 fights in 5 hours. I only won 3 of them. My jaw broke and nose broke and both my eyes blackened. So I got into a bit of marijuana and a couple of bottles of rum, and that dulled the pain. That didn't work out. I ended up shitting myself. And then ended up sleeping with about 3 different girls over the weekend and rode a wild horse and a buck and bull and come home again. Most people haven't done that in a lifetime, have they? So that's living, mate. That's living.
That's
That's
living.
living.
I don't think he's ever done it again.
No, well, he
And what
can.
were those three girls thinking?
I'm going to assume it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I just saying, like, so he had a broken jaw.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
Two black eyes.
Two black eyes.
Yeah.
I'm told twice.
Yeah.
And was pretty high.
Yep.
Well,
And drunk.
And drunk and still.
poopy.
Wow.
I mean, I don't want
What a
to
catch.
I don't want to assume things in his story, but he said he slept with three girls and he won 3 fights. So
Yeah.
maybe they were
celebration after each
the
time.
3 times maybe he saved those girls.
I didn't
don't
think
know.
Bunny Buckles actually existed.
Oh, the old buckle bunnies.
Buckle bunnies.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
He must have been quite a good-looking fella by the sounds of things.
Well, he's not now, I can tell you that much.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
there's someone out there for everyone.
Tell you what, you know what's ironic? It was his first rodeo.
All right, let's get into the podcast. Remember, at the end of it, we're going to give you answers for Alpha Bucks tomorrow. $50,000. We're not too far away, guys, from 50K day with Alpha Bucks. Here are some answers for tomorrow's games, which will be the 28th of October.
6 a.m. it's P. Some of your answers are pancake, possum, Pilates. 7 it's N. Some of your answers are Nike or Nike and InSync and Navy. 8 a.m. it's Jenga, Jessica Malboy and Jumanji.
Righto. See you tomorrow.
Bye.